Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play World of Warcraft, leveling up a priest. I hope you all had a good Christmas, I know I have. And, well, let's see where we left off last time. Oh yeah, we need to help Keeper Caritas and Seraphine to get Grimclaw back to Lord Anel, to his friend that's all the way back over there. So, without further ado, let's do that, shall we? Took a bit of a break from WoW because of the holidays. Because let's be honest, who really wants to spend his time away from his family to play a video game? Alright, so we need to get some hair, so we've got that. Right, Moonstalker Whisker, Thistle Bear Fur, which we can... I know I wasn't allowed to kill anything, but if they attack me, it's alright. At least that's my logic behind it. I mean, I have to be able to survive to actually help Grimclaw, so... Obviously, if I get attacked, I'm allowed to do something back. Alright, let's see, what are we doing here? Toadstools, alright. Toadstools, come on. They smell. And you're gonna die. And yeah, there you go. So we got one toadstool, we need 6 more. And we need some Moonstalker Whiskers. And we still need to do twice removed. Lady there, yeah. So, resonant from the nourishing remains of dead Darkscale Scouts. I didn't do that, I should have. I should have done that. But I did. Because I'm stupid. Because I do not pay attention. Alright, well, she's dead. You're gonna die. That's gonna die. So now I can... Yeah, now I can use that. Can I use it on that as well? Yes, I can use it on that as well. So we've got some more Ents going. Get some toadstools over here. Some damage on that. Get another Ent call out. A little bit of a tank. That can kill for me. I really hope there's going to be an expansion that centers around a Naga. If I'm completely honest, it really sounds like a fun expansion idea. It really, really does.
It's too far away.
I really liked in Cataclysm the Underwater Zone. I can't remember what it was called. Let's see, what was it called? That's not where there it is. For sheer, that's it. I really like that zone. The whole underwater combat system had some issues for mostly melee classes, I believe. At least that was my experience of the fact. But to be quite fair, it was actually quite fun. It was different from what we were used to. It went against the grain. I really liked that about the Vashir starting zone. Honestly, though, if I didn't have a casting class, I went the other route of Mount Hydro. I really did. I didn't like doing that one with a melee class. It was a real pain in the ass to do it with my first class, which was I did that with my Death Knight because that was my main character at the time. And basically on my server you couldn't do Mount Hydro. It was completely packed with Horde. It was absolute madness. If you only got the minute you got there, you got killed. It was just horrible. And that was at the time that I played on a PvP server. Maybe on a PvE server it wasn't that bad, but even still, Mount Hydro was, from the two starting zones, it was the more packed one, and that made it quite horrible to actually do quests in that area, which I didn't like. So I went and did Vashir, and with a melee class it was kind of annoying most of the time, because as a casting class you can just pop stuff up from a distance, and you could move around real quickly and stuff like that. So like on my druid in Moonkin form, I did Vashir, and on my mage I did Vashir, and on my warlock I actually did Mount Hydro, because I was getting a bit sick of Vashir the third time around. But yeah, on stuff like my warrior and my rogue I went Mount Hydro, because by the time I actually got to those classes it was a lot quieter, so I didn't really mind that to do it back then. But God, it was a pain to do Mount Hydro on my server. It was absolutely horrible. I don't have any other word for it. It was absolutely horrible. Now please don't wake up. Yeah, you're gonna wake up. You suck. Just die. I'm not allowed to kill them, but they attack me. I can't do anything about it. You know what would be real pain? If they actually let you fail the quest. Oh, you woke it up. Now you failed the quest because you killed something. Let's see if I can get away without... Ah, I can't get away without killing. Right, so now I need to get some furs, and how am I going to do that? Let's see. I need hair from the doe, just to avoid the stags. Well, I didn't avoid the stags, but who cares? Finally, I need fur from the bears along the water to the northeast. Wait until they catch a fish, then get the sample quickly and get away before they finish eating. So now I need to find some bears and hope that they don't kill me, or wait for them to eat. And he's not eating! He is so not eating, holy crap. Every time that charge comes out, it scares the crap out. I mean, as a caster, you don't really expect to get... As a caster, you think, well, I'm far enough away for anything to hit me, and then all of a sudden, bam, they're right next to you. It goes horrible. It really does. Wow, that one drowned, apparently. He was too eager for the fish and drowned. Yeah, it's not a priest. Yeah. Right, get some fur. Now go away. Go away. Go away. Alright, so I've got some fur from that one. Now let's find some more. Can't do that one because he's... So we'll get, oh, I'll worship it. Come on, there you go. There we go. That one. Ah, come on, just go and eat, you bastard. You don't have to attack me, you don't. Just go and eat. Well, fine, be that way, you're gonna die. You should have just let me... You should have just let me be. You really should have. Because now you're dead. You could have been eating some fish, but no, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Well, now you're gonna die. I forgot I actually turned it. But now you're gonna die. Right, so now I'm gonna wait here till that one becomes yellow. Well, he is yellow. He hasn't catched anything yet. Come on. Come on, come on. Catch a fish! Oh, fuck! How hard is it to catch a fish? After having said that, how hard is it to wait for them to catch a fish? Quite hard, apparently, because I can't do it. Come on, catch a fish. Come on. God, this is horrible. I'm lagging as well. I'm lagging because I'm uploading something at the same time. Episode 2 of Hearthstone. Yeah, episode 2 of my Hearthstone Arena run is what I'm uploading at the moment. It's a Shaman deck. I have no idea if it's a good deck or not. It's only my second run on Arena after the first free go. And, well, I'm not going to spoil what the outcome is, but there is going to be an episode 3 at least, so I didn't lose my Arena yet. But, yeah, go check that out if you're into Hearthstone. I've also read that the open beta is coming out soon, so I'm really hoping that is going to come out soon to get a new influx of players in, which will also hopefully make it easier for me to actually win some games, because some games I just can't win. It's certain classes or something. I don't know, but it's difficult sometimes. Oh, just leave me alone! Come on! Oh, just die already then. Right, so yeah, we got everything that we need, which is good. So let's see if that's enough to get Grimclaw back. You might also have noticed I've turned off Mana Core, but I have turned on. Well, I've not. It's loaded. It's Juki's Guides. I might show you that in a future episode, or in a bit for that matter. Alright, let's talk to that one first. Thank you, ally. We shall keep a more vigilant eye should they return. Alright, well, it's nothing for me to actually get, so some mossy boots. Welcome, child. Have you retrieved the materials that I asked for? And please tell me that you did not harm any of the animals in the process. No, I didn't. Swear to God, I didn't. I swear to the moon, whatever night elves do. I didn't. I really did. These will do perfectly. These are the final ingredients for an incense I've been working on. I will explain in just a moment. Let me mix these in first. Grimclaw is quite the fierce combatant. I feel somewhat sorry for those poachers, despite their aims. Now, deliver the toadstools. You have my fangs, young one. We should be able to speed Grimclaw's recovery dramatically with the salve. Alright, so now I'm level 15, which is also Awesome. And now we got Talons, Dungeon Finder, and we can do some dungeons. Nice. Ritual Bond. I will tend to Grimclaw until the rest is done. He will be ready to return very soon. I have one more task for you while we wait. A favor to grant you, really, should you recognize it. The great wildlife spirits roam around us, waiting and hoping for someone that will aid in stopping the destruction. They are with us as we speak, even now, and with the materials you brought me, I can grant you sight. Speak to these spirits, choose one, and return to me with their blessing. Alright, so breathe in the incense in front of Keeper Carita, yeah, whatever. This guy, and then choose the blessing of the Great Stag Spirit, the Great Thistlebear Spirit, or the Great Moonstalker Spirit. Keep in mind you can only receive the blessing of one spirit, so choose wisely. Fair enough, it's just an easy one, I guess. So where's the incense stuff? Sack items, no. Toggle bags, no. Salt bags, there we go. Okie dokie. Receive the blessing of Great Animal Spirit. And click on the incense, of course. Right, yeah. Strong odor coming from the bowl, smells like a mixture of various herbs with burning hair. Breathe in smoke to entice vision of great animal spirits. Let's do that. Okay. Okay. Well, we're enticed now. Right, so here's the Thistlebear Spirit. For countless ages I've walked these forests and lived in these mountains. Through snow and fire I have watched civilizations crumble and nature press on. Now the very earth, sometimes hard to say, turns against us, and it becomes very apparent that we must fight our legacy if our legacy is to continue. I'm just gonna pause it and get something to drink because this is horrible. Alright, hopefully that goes better now. Your heart is true, and I would choose you as our champion. If you value the thick hide and resilience of my kind, then accept my boon. Know that the other spirits will not accept you once this choice is made, so choose wisely. Alright, so just gonna check out what the other ones are. That one says thick hide, so I'm assuming something along the lines of increased armor. Not that's really gonna matter because you got heirlooms and stuff, but we're doing it for the actual enjoyment of the lore and the quest and whatnot. Spirit of the Moonstalk. I share these forests willingly, accepting night elf kind into my home, and on occasion calling them friend. Though they have been tainted greatly in recent memory, I can see in you the same strength, honor, and spirit that first endeared them to me. If you place value in the ferocity necessary to overcome all odds, then I am willing to call you my champion. Know now that if you side with my kind, the other spirits will not accept you, so consider your choice carefully. Alright, so ferocity, I'm thinking increased damage. Spirit of the Stag. I am the caretaker for my kind, leading not through force, but through wisdom and swift action. Wisdom is what carries us into the deeper forest when danger beckons, and swiftness is what leaves our enemies basking in our absence. In this wisdom I see through to your true intentions, and I know that you are deserving of my blessing. The blessing of my swiftness, it can be yours, but know that the other spirits will not welcome you once you proceed. Consider this carefully before accepting my boon. Now, so we got the bear, which is increased armor, or take less damage, because of the thick hide reference, I think. Ferocity means more damage. Swiftness, maybe faster spells. I'm not entirely sure. Any case, I'm going with the Moonstalker, because damage, heyo. So, complete quest. Animal spirits, immerse in deep trance. Receive the blessing. I have a blessing. I don't know what I'm actually going to do, but we'll see. Back to this guy. So it is done. You receive the blessing of a great animal spirit, and I shall now complete the ritual for you. Please stand still. Whenever I hear please stand still, something's awful is going to happen. So, Cloak of the Stag, not worth it, not worth it. Which one? That one's going to give me the most. Alright. Holy crap, that was awesome. That actually looked quite great. So, blessed by the great Moonstalker spirit, attack and casting speed increased by 10%. Regarded in a friendly manner by the Moonstalkers of Dark Shore. Oh, cool, so they won't attack me anymore. That's always awesome. With the binding complete, the blessing has taken hold. It will most certainly make your travels in these lands easier. Grimclaw made a full recovery before I could do anything to stop him. He bolted off towards Lord Anel. I suppose that means it's time for your departure. It was a great pleasure to have met you. For now, farewell. Send my wishes to Folkall and Grimclaw. Alright, let's turn to them. Without the actual bear, because if I remember correctly, it used to be that you actually have to get him to follow you. Which wasn't much of a pain, but still, it was a pain. So, I am going to take the scenic route and go back to Bashalaran and hop onto the back of the Night Saber that's over there, because you can get a free ride back to Lord Anel. So that's what I'm going to do, because that's what I want to do. Now, while we're walking in that direction, let's have a look at the talents that we can get at level 15. Void Tendril summons shadowy tendrils out of the ground, rooting up to 5 enemy targets within 8 yards of the cast for 20 seconds. Killing the tendril will cancel the effect. Alright, so that's what that is. Psy Fiend. Yeah, that's it. Psy Fiend. There it is. Psy Fiend. Summon a Psy Fiend. God, that's annoying to say. Summons. Damn it! Hold on. I've been a bit under the weather, so it's a bit annoying, to be honest. Talking a lot gives me dry throat and makes it hard for me to pronounce certain things. So, summons a Psy Fiend that stands in place for 10 seconds. You know what? Cast a Psychic Terror on a nearby enemy within 20 yards every 2 seconds. Preferring attacking anything the priest. Psychic Terror causes enemies to flee for 30 seconds. Damage cost may interrupt the effect. And last but not least, Dominate Mind controls a mind up to level 18 for 30 seconds. Does not work versus my mechanical beings. So, Psy Fiend is awesome within DPS, PvP, I would imagine.
What brings you here?
It's like
Farewell.
alright. I think it's a bit like what is it? The Warlock spell that makes people flee. Haunt? Is that it? Haunt? I'm not sure. I haven't played my Warlock in ages, so I wouldn't know. So obviously it has its PvE pros as well. Void Tendrils, again, if you're like Psy Fiend, if you are overrun by mobs, it can possibly be a very good thing. Killing the Tendril will cancel the effect. That just slightly sucks because I have no idea how much health it has. Dominate Mind controls mind up to level 18 for 30 seconds, does not work for mechanical beings. Could be awesome, could be bad. I have no idea. So, like I said, I really have no idea. I'm going for Dominate Mind now, because I don't know. Oh, that's not what I want. So, yeah, I'm going to try Dominate Mind, and I'm going to put it on Shift 1 for now. I also see that now that I have... no, it still doesn't have that. I remember saying somewhere what has changed or something. like what your rotation should be and stuff like that. So Ranger Glinda.
Hello.
Glinda, yeah. Glinda. Greetings, priest. The final flame of Bashalaran. You have our thanks. It's time that we leave the past behind us and start looking to our future.
Goddess
Yep, we still have to hand that in. Let's see. Give him his pendant back.
Can I assist you?
I love Eternal. Oh, wait. I should actually read it, shouldn't I? I somehow avoided being inflicted with the same toxin that the other survivors now endure. I cannot help but be envious of them to a degree, though. Living an eternity alone seems not worth living at all. I miss you so much, Anya. I agree with that on some level. I'd rather die at some point and be with someone I can be with for the time that I'm alive than be alive for all eternity and never have someone to share it with. At least someone that you really care about. And it used to have like a sort of a cinematic thing, I think, but it doesn't have that anymore. Which is a shame because it was a good story. You've returned! It's good to see you again. I suppose we have you to thank for Grimclaw's return. I'm afraid I have some bad news. I've been unable to purge the toxin. Their condition worse. Blah. God! Their conditions worsen. Gashella died shortly after you left, and Volkor passed just before you came back. Ah, sad little Grimclaw. He lived long enough to see Grimclaw come back safely, so he died with a smile on his face. I'm just sorry that I couldn't do more. For now, I'm doing everything I can to save Sheldon. Sheldon? Yeah, maybe. So please excuse me. Well, you're excused. Right, so level 15. Very long episode this time around. Keep trying to do like bits and pieces like what we did now. Do an area, and usually that's filling up an entire episode. So I'm going to keep doing that, even though it's going slightly slow. Darkshore is up to level 20, so we got 5 more levels to go in here. And if you guys think I should start doing dungeons, let me know, because on the one hand I'm tempted to try it, on the other hand I like the story so far in Darkshore, so maybe we'll just stick to questing. It's a bit hard to decide. Let me know, and see you next time.